Yo, what is good, everybody? Tyler Answer here, back with another video. Man, I got my lights off. I got my hoodie on. I'm a real hacker tonight. So usually, let's get Twitch pulled up on the side here. Usually I'm like playing music in the background. Yo, you guys aren't getting any music tonight. If you want music, you have to go find your own YouTube playlist and turn it on in the background. The only reason for that is my ears, are killing me. Like, I have headphones all day for work because I work from home, and my kids are usually above my head trying to kill each other, and so they're loud. So I throw on my headphones, so I have them on all day, and then I jump on stream, and like just having them on constantly at night, my ears hurt. So you guys aren't getting any music because if I play the music through my speakers, the microphone picks it up, right? So no music tonight. You just get to listen to my voice. But if you want music, go find a YouTube playlist, turn it on in the background, and you can choose your own tunes for this evening. Yo, we can't hear you? You can't hear me? Yeah, you can. I just tested the audio. I think it's on your end, sir. Let's see. Yeah, you can. I just tested the audio. Yeah, it's working fine. If it's not working... Just letting J Money know it's working. Soothing, beautiful voice. Thank you, Wilbur. Appreciate the kind words. All right, y'all. Let's dive into it. Oh, this is going to freak out because I got OBS right there. Here's what we are working on this evening. Let me make sure Twitch is pulled up here. We're going to do Cascade. Let me show you guys what we've been doing. Let's go to AD 101 series. And here we go. And J Money said user error on my end. I'm glad it's on your end because the last time it legit was my end. But yeah, everything seems to be working, so that's good. We did Forest, we did Sauna, we did Active, we did Blackfield, we did Resolute, and now we're doing Cascade. You're like, why are you jumping? Well, I don't know why it goes from medium to hard, insane, hard, medium, insane, right? So I want to get our medium boxes out of the way. I mean, we already did one hard box, which is Blackfield. Let's do our medium box. And then we'll do Real and Mantis, Sizzle and Multi-Master. And I think Amoeba Man's going to join me on stream next week. We're going to do like a dual hacking team thing, taking one of those insane boxes down, or at least attempting to. But tonight we are on Cascade. It's rated as medium. Most users themselves rated as medium. So I think that's probably a pretty accurate rating. And literally only thing I did right before coming on stream was running nmap scan. So I just want to explain this for those of you who might be new. Nmap, I believe, stands for Network Mapper. It just scans for ports to see which ports are open and then attempts to identify versions. So some of the things I'm doing here is I'm running nmap. -p dash means hit all the ports. If you don't do this, it only scans the 1,000 most common ports. If you do -p dash, it's going to scan all the ports. -A means throw a bunch of enumeration scripts at it. Here's the IP. The reason I don't have to type the IP is I saved it to my Etsy host file. -v is for verbose. And then I outputted that to nmap.txt in my Cascade folder I made. So now, yep, it worked. And we're going to open up our notes so we can start taking notes. Pull this over to this screen. Make sure I'm at my right hacking notebook. I am. There's Resolute. Let's make a new one for Cascade. HackTheBox. Cascade HackTheBox, and jump back over here. Turn my audio down just in case something does come through. And let's take a look. What are we working with here? See if anything stands out to us, and we'll copy this down to our notes. So we have port 53, that's DNS. What stands out to me right away is we are doing Windows Server 2008. That seems pretty dang old. Maybe there's some vulnerabilities there. We have Kerberos at standard. All this stuff is standard. We have the domain name right here, so we'll have to save that to our Etsy host file. Okay, everything here is pretty dang standard so far. Let's grab a screenshot, and we'll just go down to, let's go down here. And we'll just copy that beast. Drop it here. Can I draw on stuff? I never messed with this before. Can I like highlight stuff? Yo, I can draw pictures like stickmen. What do we got? We got a highlighter. Oh, We can highlight what stands out to us. That stands out to me. And there's the domain. Let's go ahead and throw that to our Etsy host file, shall we? Oh, we need to get SMB results too. Okay, signing enabled and required. We have SMB 2.1. Actually, you know what? Nothing there stands out to me. We don't need to scan those or grab those. Yeah, man, J Money, no background music. My ears are killing me. I wear headphones all day because I work from home and sometimes my kids are loud. And from streaming just the past couple of nights, like my ears just hurt. They don't want to be confined inside of headphones tonight. And if I play it through my speakers, the mic picks it up and it bugs out. So you got to turn on your own music in the background tonight. Just get to listen to my voice, or as Wilbur called it, my soothing, beautiful voice. So you have to listen to my soothing, beautiful voice. Oh, man. All right, 10.10.10.182 cascade.local. Boom. Let's ping it. Yeah, HunterBot, man, we should do a fundraiser to buy me AirPods. I agree. AirPods would be nice. I have, like, my headphones are pretty nice, but they're the over-the-ear ones, and they've never actually bothered me before, but I think just because I wear them, you know, I work a normal job during the day, right? So I'm wearing them for, 8 hours a day, just working and playing music in the background. And then, like, last night I wore them for another 3 hours straight. My ears, I've noticed, just hurt from having them on. Okay, we can ping it. Good deal. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do, like, all the stuff we always do. Let's first try to get SMB access. We'll list it. I don't think we need 4 slashes. Oh, well. Cascade.HackTheBox. Do we have anonymous login? We do not have anonymous login. Okay. That's fine. Let's try Enum for Linux. And we'll hit cascade.local like that. HunterBot said, when are you getting Twitch partner? I'm not actually even sure how that works. Like, I haven't looked into it at all. All right. Script Kid Cuddy, a.k.a. Wilbur, said, got to drop. It's 11 p.m. on my side. Got to be up really early tomorrow. Just stopping by to say what's up, and I hope everyone enjoys Tyler's beautiful, soothing voice. Thank you, man. Peace out, dude. Let's look at what is Twitch partner? You'll have access to the following benefits: channel subscriptions, bits, ads. This stream is brought to you by, etc., etc. Channel customization. Who qualifies? Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look into this. Me and Nate share this account, and I think his email might be the primary email. So he may actually have to look into this, but I'll bug him about it. We're going camping together this weekend, so, or not this weekend, a week from this weekend. So we'll talk about it, see if we can quit our day jobs and become full-time Twitch streamers. That's the goal. All right. I completely lost track of what I was doing. Oh, Enum for Linux. Oh, I saw some account names. And this is where we found, if you guys remember from our stream last night on, was it Resolute? I get all these boxes mixed up in my head. This is where we found some clear text credentials, but I already see a bunch of usernames. We can see their format for Active Directory. We might be able to use AsRep roasting. We're finding some SIDs. Man, this looks some juicy stuff. While this does this thing, let's just go to the top and kind of go through this slowly. Okay. What do we have here? A Turnbull, Adrian. We have a service account. That stands out to me. Stand out to you guys, it should. We have another service account. D. Berman, E. Crow, Ian Croft, J. Allen, J. Goodhand, J. Wakefield, R. Thompson, S. Hickson, S. Smith, Util. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and grab a screenshot of this. Like that. All looks like good stuff. Here's our usernames. We'll make a user list out of that in just a moment. Attempting to map shares. Minimum password length's only 5. That's cool. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? That's probably the password. We have no lockout stuff, lockout counter. Okay. Password complexity is disabled, so when we do get a count, we can set the password wherever the heck we want. We got these built-in groups. All look standard so far. Group memberships, okay. Let's see if we can map out how we might just get this. So we actually have some guest accounts here that are active. Okay. We got some local groups. We got DNS admins again. That's what we abused last night at our last stream. AD Recycle Bin Group has this ARC service, remote management users, data share, audit share, S. Smith. Interesting stuff there. We could grab a screenshot of that stuff. Enumeration is important, guys. So even if you're new to this and this looks boring, I've done too many times where I skip some of this and it comes back to bite you, right? So slow down when you do these things. Suppose it's even more important in the real world, but I'm not a real pen tester yet, so I can't give advice on that. We got our domain groups again. Group memberships. What do you think the guest password is? We have all these SIDs. I'm not entirely sure if we can abuse that. I mean, you would need that to create some ticket type stuff. We can come back to that if we need to. All right, our first order of business is let's create a user list. And I still need to figure out how to do that the hacking way. Let me show you guys the non-hacking way to do a user list. So we would grab, does this have backup service? It does. All right, guys, non-hacker way to create a user list. Are you watching? First, you open Excel. You open a blank notebook. Copy and paste that in there. You select your data. Just go like that. We're all in A. It's all in the A column. You select your data. You go to data. You go to text to columns. You do it by delimited, whatever. You do it by space. Next. Finish. Okay, and where's our service? Where's our accounts at? Here's our accounts. See, guys? That is the non-hacker way to create a user list. You copy your accounts. You go back to your sweet Kali Linux machine. You scroll down to the bottom because your scroll thing on your mouse doesn't work when you're in virtual machine. You clear gedit users.txt. You paste them in. Do we get them all? Got our service accounts. All right, guys, it's a non-hacker way to create a user list, but it does the trick, doesn't it? Okay, and now let's try adsrep.sh. This is a little script I made that just helps me so I don't spend 20 minutes figuring out the syntax. Our domain, what is our domain? Cascade.local, users.txt. Oh, we have credentials have been revoked. I bet those are some of the guest accounts. Do we get any of them? Nope, so that's not going to be the way we do it. Okay. AD hashcat Kerberoast. Okay, none of the other stuff's gonna work right now. So it's not gonna be an ASREP box like the other ones. If we look at some of our results, we got Cascade.local. We could look at this DNS stuff. I doubt that's gonna be our attack vector. We have these different accounts here. I wonder if we try to just do some more enumeration. I believe nmap has some ldap enumeration. We could try that just to see, maybe there's something Enum for Linux didn't get. I just don't remember the syntax for it, but it's in our handy dandy attack map. I feel like Dora the Explorer. Doesn't she pull a map out of her backpack all the time? I'm like Dora the Hacker. New Twitch handle. Okay. Scroll down. Enumerate LDAP. Let's try that. Oh, but handy dandy notepad. I don't know if Dora the Explorer has that or not. nmap-nssv script ldap and not brute -p 389. And I don't know our DCIP. Can I just do cascade.local? Should pull the IP in. Actually, I want to see verbose. And we can share it to ldap.text like that. Could script that out too. You would just need the IP of your domain. You'd be good. What did we find, ladies and gentlemen? Lots of stuff. Wow. Okay. Let's just scan through this real quickly. See if we see anything that stands out to us. If I miss something, guys, please call me out. Do 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 do. Now, since I don't have background music, I gotta make my own background music. I don't know if this is gonna have anything interesting for us. Do do do. I really wish my scroll worked better. Come on, scroll. Do do do. Anything at all. I mean, this is an old version of Windows. Okay, well, that sucks, doesn't it? Let's do some research. Well, is there anything else we're missing? We scanned the network. We know the IP. We didn't try to zone transfer. That's not going to work. We did enum for Linux. We enumerated LDAP. We're still looking for, well, we did find a user list. So if we found our user list, user found. Password spray, well, we can't really do that because we don't have a password to spray with, and I don't just want to like brute force because that's probably not the proper way to do this. We tried asrep roast, but that of course didn't work. So at least with any of the usernames we currently have, I should say that didn't work. Maybe there's another username that we need to grab that we don't currently have that might work. Enumerate username on the internet. I guess it would work in the real world. It wouldn't work for this box. I mean, I guess it would. You could find a walkthrough, right? But then you don't learn anything. Well, let's do a little bit of research into that old version of Windows Server it's running. We got Windows Server. And we have Microsoft DNS 6.1.7601. Let's look into both of those things, shall we? This is Eternal Blue, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's a little bit different. Hey, maybe, man, should I spend my entire time just trying to use one of these exploits? I doubt it's any of these, to be honest. The nuke. We try to like denial of service the system, DOS it. Because generally one of these is going to give us system access, right? And that's what we're doing. Let's check these things out. Your feedback's important to us. Well, it's not important to me. Discovered by blah, blah. Well, there's a patch. Okay. So that's the CVE. Achieves domain admin on domain controllers. Oh, does it really? To run from a Linux host on a Windows Active Directory network, which we're not on. Need local access, which we don't have. Pen testing DNS. We can do some of this, but I don't think this is going to be our attack vector. I mean, I've never done this zone transfer stuff. I don't think it would work the way this is set up. Yeah, it wouldn't work. All right, y'all. I'm already stuck. Usually I can get the user flag myself. I don't get what I'm missing. Let's see if I'm missing something obvious. Port 53 DNS. We have Kerberos, MSRPC. We can't SMB. I doubt we're supposed to brute force stuff. Was there any other user accounts that we missed? I feel like there must be another user account that we need to grab. Well, shoot. I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm missing something. Well, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, right? We're going to practice some insanity. We got no web servers running. We can't do SMB access. There's no unique ports really running. We can't asrep roast. We can't password spray, at least not very well, because we don't know any type of default password. I doubt brute forcing is the way to go. Just thinking out loud. Sometimes that helps me. We do have a list of usernames. We got that. Is there anything we missed? Sick boy 1337. Cheat sheet. Yo, we can't even get to that. Domain privilege escalation. This is like from after you get initial access, it looks like. What was this? That's SMB version 1, which they're not running. They're running SMB version 2. Well, shoot, I might have to look at a walkthrough just to get initial access. What the heck am I missing, guys? I don't want to have to look at a walkthrough right away. I just have no idea what else to look at. Apparently I'm only supposed to stream 2 nights, not 3. That's what this is telling me. I took all my skills in my 3-hour stream last night. try to enum users a different way, I guess. Crack map exec SMB. Oh, that's if we had a user and password. We try ldap search, I guess. ldap search -x-h cascade.local-s base. That's cool. That doesn't work. Unrecognized option dash. Is it not with dashes? Yes, it is. Shoot, I don't freaking know, guys. I guess let's look at the walkthrough. I just don't want to give too much away. Sometimes it's hard not to. Okay, close your eyes. We're going to scroll down here. I don't want to look at skills learned. Okay. Nmap. Yep. They use a windapsearch search, but we do the same thing with enum for Linux, essentially. What? That gives them a password? What? All right, well, let's download that tool. Apparently, I'm missing a tool that I need. Ooh, there's two. Apparently, we need to be using this tool instead of my other tools. What was the syntax for that? Pip install that real quick. That doesn't look like it worked. Maybe that'll work better. Could not build wheels. Failed building wheel. Maybe that's not going to work. I'm not moving forward if I can't get what they got here, though. I can't download the module, though. Shoot. Oh, we have it written in Go. I mean, I guess let's just copy all this. Maybe there's a dependency. Nope, that doesn't work. Doesn't work, windap. What the heck? Freaking Chrome, quit being terrible. I don't, yeah, restore pages. No, don't restore pages. Chrome? Let's remove the other one just for confusion. Wait. That's not written in Go, it's written in Python. Maybe I just don't understand it. Because I can't freaking download LDAP. Oh my goodness. Oh, of course. Enter this command first. Why didn't I think of that? There we go. Good. Thank you. Oh, I wanted to look at that walkthrough. Just so I got the correct syntax without hunting around forever. Now we got to be fast again. Oh, it's there. Hold up. Here's the syntax. I want to save this as a script so I don't have to redo this crap again. Why? I just installed the stupid module. I'm about to throw my computer at the wall and go play Counter-Strike. I mean, I can't really do both very well, but gosh, this is frustrating. And I don't get why these creds don't pop up in enum for Linux or ldap with nmap. Let's try a different one, I guess. I don't know, guys. Why does this ldap search command not work? So X, what's it telling me? Unrecognized option dash. What do you mean? What do you mean, unrecognized option? Simple authentication dash lowercase h. Dude, you didn't freaking miss anything. You just missed me being frustrated. Apparently, there's creds stored in clear text, but you can't see them with enum for Linux. You can't see them if you use nmap to do ldap. You have to use a specific tool called windapsearch, but I can't run it. I installed Python ldap after fixing something else, but even when I run it, it says I can't find the ldap module. But apparently, if you run that, you can see a Cascade legacy password. You don't see it with enum for Linux. You don't see it with nmap doing ldap that way. But I'm not moving forward, so I can do the same thing they did. So now I'm trying to use ldap search or whatever, but for some reason the syntax doesn't work. Yeah, I tried. Let me try it again. It's Python ldap is what we're trying to install, I think. So you always get this error. Failure to build whatever wheels or some crap. Yeah, you probably want Python ldap, so then I try that. Ooh, you might be honest about it, man. You were onto something, boss. Thank you for that. Okay, here's what we're going to do, though. Shebang. That's our syntax. So the only thing we need to specify is the domain IP. Or if we move windapsearch.py, now if I run that, will it fire off properly? No, of course not. I also have to remember the syntax. Otherwise, I could edit if we move. And if we gedit user local bin ad ldap search there, and then we will run it with that works. Okay, let me see. I'm going to read through your comments. Amoeba Man, Python 3. There you go. You technically don't need pip for Python packages. The equivalent is usually Python X package name. I think that was what Pip was trying to tell you. Gotcha. That makes sense. You ever use this tool before, this windapsearch.py thingy? I haven't. So if we look through our results here, it finds 15 users. That's all good. We have the object ID, which is base 64 encoded, it looks like. Yeah, it's weird that Enum for Linux and stuff didn't find some of the same information. Here's that legacy password. Doesn't quite look base 64 encoded though. I guess it is. So we have the creds for R. Thompson. All right. Gedit. Let's go back to cd Cascade. Gedit R. Thompson creds.txt. Meman said, I've never in my life on an open LDAP server run a test. Just doesn't happen. So you would need creds to get to this point, and if you have creds, other tools like Bloodhound would be more useful. That's a great point. Can we get a... So this is legacy passwords. I don't know if this is still a password in use. Like, can we log in as R. Thompson? Can we use Bloodhound Linux, right? Can we password spray with it? Those are my thoughts right away. Open is and don't need creds to enumerate, sure. Which makes sense, right? You wouldn't you wouldn't want to allow that to happen in your environment. Doesn't look like I can evil win RM as him. I wonder if those are valid creds or not. So we can password spray now. Like that. IP is 10.10.10.182, I think. Users.txt is right there. Our password, we'll just copy it. It's right there. Oh, it did work for R. Thompson. So he must just not have remote access, but we might be able to bloodhound the beast. There we go. Let's get to Bloodhound, my friends. Yeah, we could try Kerberos, right? Let's just try it real quick with just that account. I mean, I doubt it will work. No entries found. Okay. Let's copy all those files to Bloodhound. Oh, not copy. I meant to move. Oh, well. Are they all there? Perfect. Neo4j, switch over to root. Get Bloodhound open up. For those of you who might just be watching, sorry, I do a terrible job of explaining this stuff while I'm learning at the same time, but Bloodhound can be used once we have an account with valid creds. We can pull essentially its JSON files, which is called the loot, and it's just information about the computers, the users, the groups, and you can use it to map out an attack path. It's kind of like Google Maps for hacking. It's really cool. And I'll show you guys a little bit of how it works, but first we need to clear out our database from last night, from Resolute, when we were hacking Resolute. And let's load in our loot. Upload data. We're just going to navigate to our data, which is going to be in Home, Cali, HackTheBox, Cascade, Bloodhound. Boom. Open. And who do we have? R. Thompson. What up, R. Thompson? Oops, default no. Oh, let's see. Always show no labels. There we go. Let's mark this dude as owned. Get a skull on his name. He's dead. And let's just look at what does he have access to. Sure, he's just a very low level account. I can't scroll apparently. What are we a member of? Ooh, we're a member of IT though. What kind of powers do you guys think IT has? Might have some powers. We'll have to dig into that a little more. I mean, we can click it. Oh, they all just own IT. Remember to unroll groups. So always click second option so it shows all groups, not just the first two. Oh, this one right here. Gotcha. What up, Slight Alchemist? Going good, man. I mean, I already hit my desk at least once, but other than that, doing pretty good. Wait, do we have generic all permissions over something? No. They have generic all permissions over me. Doesn't seem like IT can do much here. Oh no, for group membership. Am I doing something wrong? These are 3 users who are members of IT group. Oh, you mean right here. This is what you're talking about. I bet. All right, so P. Thompson, or R. Thompson, we're a member of IT. We're also a member of domain users, which domain users are a member of data share, everyone, users, authenticated users, and pre-Windows 2000 compatible access. You know what? A few things come in mind for me right now. We could try the SMB share with R. Thompson's creds. Maybe there's something in the SMB share that might be helpful. Right? SMB client -u, and we have to specify cascade.local R. Thompson, and then cascade.HackTheBox would be fine right there. We do -l for list. I think that would be the correct syntax. Password is RY4N5EVA. Okay. And remember, we're a member of data share, and I see a data share right there. The data share, right? Okay. I bet we can access that. So let's go like this. Let's do data. RY4N5EVA. Ooh. We got contractors, finance, IT, production, and temps. Let's go through all of these. Okay. Maybe we can only do IT because we're in the IT group, but we might as well check. Okay. We got email archives, logon audit, logs, and temp. We have some meeting notes. Let's get those meeting notes, shall we? Okay, we'll look at those later. And we have log on audit. Nothing there. Ooh, okay, we have some logs here. A log there. Let's get that. Get that. And temp. Oh, we got two users. There's our user. Okay. There was other shares, wasn't there? Was there anything else in those shares that might look interesting to us? Printer drivers, IPC data. See, I mean, we have audit. That might be interesting. Don't know if we could access it though. Let's just try all of them. Just so we know, right? Let's try audit next. Is it audit $$ or $ audit? Audit $. Okay, kind of figured. Anything else interesting? Sysvol, we can try that. I'm guessing we already found what we're supposed to find, but I guess you never know. RY4N5EV. Okay. Let's look at these one by one. Arc AD Recycle Bin Manager. Maybe that's something we will abuse when we get in there because it has a service account tied to it. Let's keep that in our minds. Because it's running as user, Cascade Arc service. Moving object to recycle bin. Successfully moved object. New location test. Del. Validating settings running. Temp admin. Directory server diagnosis. Performing initial setup. Trying to find home server. Home server. Identifying AD Forest. Testing server. Doing primary tests. A warning system occurred. The key distribution center. Cannot find a suitable cert to use for smart card logins. Blah, blah. An error occurred. Some data. Just kind of skimming through this. Let me know if you guys see something. Interesting. Let's look at these meeting notes. That sounds really interesting. It is HTML. From Steve Smith to IT Internal, sent in June 2018. For anyone that missed yesterday's meeting, I'm looking at you, Ben. Ben, dude, show up to the meeting, bro. Main points are below. New production network will be going live on Wednesday, so keep an eye out for any issues or hackers. We'll be using a temporary account to perform all tasks related to the network migration, and this account will be deleted at the end of 2018 once the migration is complete, as at the temp admin account. This will allow us to identify actions related to the migration. Username is temp admin. Hey, password is the same as a normal admin account password. Well, what's the password for that, yo? Let's just grab a screenshot of this. And go to boxes. And maybe we had the password somewhere there if we look a little bit closer. I want to draw. This cool little feature I discovered, guys. The winner of the best GPO competition will be announced on Friday, so get your submissions in soon. Okay. Thanks, Steve. What a nice guy. Always liked Steve. Shame we have to hack him. Can I even look at this OG edit? Windows Registry Editor version 5.0. Tell Ben to stop brain dumping certs. Dude, I will tell him that. Freaking Ben. It's always Ben. What's this? Ooh. I don't even know what I'm looking at, to be honest with you guys, but all I see is something that says password and something that says hex. Let's decode that beast. Can we? Hex decoder. Obviously, I've clicked this in the past. Hex decode. Yeah, I might have to change that. Because this isn't technically hex. Whoops. Well, that didn't work. What even would that be considered? So if we do like 6B, what if we were to convert it to decimal first? This might just be a rabbit hole. Nope. Oh, let's see what Amoeba just sent us. Crack or decrypt VNC server encrypted password. Any other can be password protected. Located the encrypted password, which I think we found. Ooh, there's web-based? I always like web-based. Oh, okay. Okay, page doesn't exist. Command line tool. Do you have it for Linux? No? Alright. Let's download some malware on my host computer, guys. Let's do it. All in the name of CTFs. Can't be downloaded securely. Of course it can't. Oh, man. You guys think it's legit? Yeah. Screw it. Dude, this live dangerously. Steal all my information. On stream. Let's look at it. Whoops. Oh, I sent me GitHub. Maybe that's safer. Dude, just throwing malware on here. On my main computer. We'll delete that. Yeah, I got it. I got it pulled up right here. Me man's trying to hack me. Ooh, there's a Metasploit. Oh, there's native Linux tools too? This would be our hex code, right? Oh, Steve. You think that's a password for Steve? Guys, just a guess. That's just my guess. Just copy this full thing because that was cool. Almost got malware in the process, but hey. It's all part of the game. Come on, OneNote. What are you doing with your life, dog? All right, Steve. What was Steve's name? Handy Dandy Excel. S. Smith. Think that's a credits for Steve Smith? I bet it is. Gedit. S. Smith. Creds.text. S.Smith. Steve. Can we evil win RM as u.smith-psst333ve2-I Cascade.HackTheBox? Ha! You really need a Windows hacking VM as well. I could easily make one. I mean, I already have at least a few Windows VMs. Remember that extra admin user account to add to your user list. You're right. Temp admin. Good call. Good call. Let's just throw that on there while we're thinking of it. And then we'll grab that user flag. It was just temp admin, wasn't it? Temp admin, yeah. Dude, we already got the password. I got it as Steve Smith. I'm here. Look at that. And we have this Winder stat thing. Look at that. I got the user flag. Boom. Ain't nothing to it. Actually, an hour and 20 minutes is what was to it. There's a lot to it. Almost got malware in the process. I'm not a fan of this yellow cowboy stuff. Just guessing whose password it is. Oh, man. Flag accepted. All right, guys. Let's try some more yellow cowboy stuff. What? Where did the password go? Where did I save that to? Did I save it to home.cali? Why would I do that? Okay, this background is driving me crazy. Oh, it's just Bloodhound. Sorry, Bloodhound. Cat. All right, go to Bloodhound, see what permissions. Good idea. All right, Mr. Steve Smith. What do you have for us today? Steve Smith is a member of Audit Share. Ooh, we can go back to SMB. Remote management users. IT. So I bet our next path is to go look at that Audit Share. Oh, gotcha. Amin said if Kerberos failed, the other account would fail at this one as well. Kerberos only cares about authentication, no permissions. That makes sense. So, Audit Share. That's what we have to go look at. Let's go look at our user folders because I'm curious what our users are. That'll give us an idea of what we need to do. Okay, so we have to compromise this. Let's try to password spray though with that password. Because wasn't that stored? Where do we get that password from? Wasn't that from the ARC service? Or was it from some log? It was from a recycler, right? Let's password spray this beast with that new password. Okay, just for Steve. Let's do SMB now. Cascade.local s.smith. Okay. Oh man. We have that cask audit.exe. I mean, I don't think that's going to do anything for us, but let's just get all of it. Ooh, we got a database. Maybe some SQL stuff? You guys might have to help me with my SQL skills. A bat file. DLLs. I don't think those will be helpful for us. Let's skip those for now. SQLite. Okay, well that answers my question. It's a SQLite database, I bet. Yeah, SQLite. Where's our database? What's the database called? And run audit.bat might have some creds, you're right. I downloaded that, right? Run audit. Yeah, it is. Let's look at that quick. It looks like it just uses this .exe and is accessing this database file. So I know. So in SQLite, it's probably not show tables. Let's look at SQLite syntax real quick. Remember from breathing AD, I think you mean breaching AD, use that browser for the ma.db file. Use that. That was too long ago. I'm going to go pull the room back up. What browser did I use? It says use help to get help. Yeah, I could do that. Oh. Oh. Oh, SQLite browser. That's what you're talking about, bro. That looks pretty neat. Is that built into Linux? Oh my goodness, it is. Open database. I don't remember how to use this. Browse data. Ooh. Deleted guy. Test. Temp admin. Where's the password? Table. LDAP. Ooh, we have the password for the ARC service account. Base64 encoded, it would appear. Oh no. Okay, I got too ahead of myself. That's a password though. So here's what we're after. I don't think that's the actual password though. Yeah, it's definitely encoded. Doesn't look like base64. Yeah. It's definitely base64 encoded. I don't want to type it in because it's going to pull us up to a walkthrough. Maybe it's salted in some way. How? So it's ARC service account. Isn't that for like a ARC? Might need to check out that .exe file after all. You might be right. Because what did the bat do? Batch job. Oh, hold up. I can't freaking type. So it's just running that. If I move... Okay, and let's move that, and then let's also move audit. All right, guys, I'm going to stop sharing my screen because I don't know what files are all in here. If there's anything that, I mean, there shouldn't be anything sensitive on my computer, but oh well. I'll just double check. I'm also trying to remember where my shared folder's at. This is sharing between my Windows machine. Is it Kali? Here it is. Okay, I'll go back to sharing my screen now. So here's our Cask audit right there. What happens if I open it? Oh, cannot load file or assembly system data SQLite. I mean, I don't want to get all that downloaded on this computer. Tyler stopped screen sharing to avoid showing us all his malware. Yeah. Probably all malwares that I accidentally downloaded. Oh, strings. That's a good idea, actually. Really good idea. Oops, wrong thing. Oh, that actually looked interesting too. Cask. Where's the .exe at? Am I blind? Did I move it or copy it? Okay. Let's check this out, y'all. This program cannot be run in DOS mode. Ooh, it's get password, set password, SQLite commands here, get hash code. Well, the DLL. Where's my DLL at? Might have to look up dnspy. Can I string it? Oh, yeah, it's called crypto. Whoops. From base. Oh. Okay. I see some stuff here. Convert to base 64 string from base 64 string. Create decryptor. Obviously, it's doing something with base 64. Yeah, let's see if we can download it. AES crypto. DNS spy. Let's check it out, guys. Oh, we need to go. Oh, it's all broken. Everything's broken. The me man's hacking me again. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? What? 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 Okay, that's cool. feel like I'm on old Windows XP here. Too many tabs open for my comfort. I meant DLL spy. DN spy. Oh, it is DN spy. Okay. DN spy. Let's go to binaries. Win64. More malware from Amoeba Man. My computer is just chugging away, guys. I think we're going to break it. Whatever happened with Chrome here? Let's see. Okay. Downloads. Open. DN spy. Extract all. Extract. Do 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 do. I need to put that in my share folder. Do 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 do. 10 seconds. What's gonna happen? I could whisper like ASMR. Maybe I'll get more views this way. Me man said again, a Windows hacking VM can save the day, or at least stop me hacking you all the time. 'Tis true. It's more fun to live dangerously though. Which one do I open? Let's try this one. Loading DNS spy. We're just gonna run into this thing blind. Open. And is it documents? Kali. Open. Okay, we're just gonna make this up as we go, guys. We're using system. We're using this stuff. Cascrypto.dll. Wow. Definitely a real hacker now. We have green text, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness, I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. Whoa. Go to yellow stuff. That's the functions. What a nice guy for helping me out. Okay. So we're creating AES encryption type stuff. We have a key. Key. Coding UTAF. Get bytes. Key. Using crypto stream. New crypto stream. Create encryptor. Convert to base 64 stream. So it's encrypt. Is it AES encryption and then encrypting it to base 64? Oh, decrypt. You're right, HunterBot. Hey, Tyler, can you push that code to the production server? Wait, we have a dev server? Oh, man. Okay. Decrypt string. Is this the decryption key? Will this decrypt it? There's the decryption key. When you say there's the decryption key, it's this thing, right? That's what you're talking about. So you have the key, the algorithm, and the ciphertext. Now the magic happens. Dude, I'm so out of my, I still have no idea what I'm doing right now. The key, the algorithm, and the ciphertext. Okay, that doesn't mean much to me, though, because I don't know how to even use all that stuff. Huh. I'm about to make a mute man come on Discord and tell me how to do this. Can I just copy this? I don't know what I'm doing. You think so? Let's try it. Yo, we could use PowerShell to decrypt it. I know how to do that. Oh my goodness. I have no idea what the frick I'm doing. We want to decrypt. Okay, enter plain text to decrypt. Where do we even put that stuff at? Do I still have it open? Would this be what I'm entering in? Because they encrypt it, then they base 64 to code it. So CBC requires initialization vector. Is that the key right there? The heck, I lost the key. What? Where did this go? Where did my stuff go? Did I click out of it on accident? What is going on? What did I screw up? Here, let's go back up here. I don't know why I closed that out. Freaking A. I'm so lost right now, guys. So we're taking the string. This is decrypt it. Convert from base 64 the encrypted string. We have the encrypted string, so the first thing we have to convert from base 64. That's the byte array variable convert function from base 64 string. We're passing it the string. AES create IV encoding get bytes. So this is the initialization vector, right? No, that's the key. Something that sometimes helps me, I don't know if this will actually work. Yeah, we can. 1 second. I just want to understand this better, what's going on. Maybe chatting will help. Whoops. Never mind, I'm not going to do that. 1 second. I need to put my headphones on to chat. Headphones. All right, I mean, man, I'm going to call you on Discord and you can explain what the heck I'm doing to all of us. How this is rated medium makes zero sense to me. All right, pull my screen over here. Amoeba man. One second. I need to get my mic set up right. Headphones is there. I can.
Cool. I had to stop your stream, otherwise we're going to have a feedback loop.
Yeah, we are. This is a little bit behind. I think those on stream can hear you. Go ahead and try talking again.
Cool. Okay, so quickly on that note, with those type of things. So that application seems to be like a .NET compiled application. So using something like C# or C++, those type of languages. Now, when you get those type of DLLs, usually the nice thing is that they don't have obfuscation applied to them. And without obfuscation, you can actually just decompile the entire thing, which is what dnspy is doing here for you. Now,
Sure.
dnspy is also a insanely powerful tool, actually, in the sense that you can actually tell it to run these type of functions. So if you look there at the top, it even has like a start button, which like can be used to like start the execution of specific functions. So that's one option that you have, is using dnspy to try and execute these type of functions. It's been a while since I had to do this, but basically what you can do is you can hook a debug point into dnspy. So for example, I would hook a debug point into line 22. So if you click on that 22, that would hook a debug point, or just next to it on the gray side of the screen. So just more to the left, and more to the left.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, so that hooks basically a debug point in, which means whenever that function gets hit, it would basically come back to you and stop the process at that point, and you can inspect variables at that point. So that would get the entire function to basically do everything that you want it to do for you. And then once the decryption has happened, essentially in memory, you now have the clear text password. So that's one way you can go about it, right? Another thing that you can do, and this is again why I keep on hammering on like having a Windows hacking machine, is I have Visual Studio on my Windows hacking machine. I would literally copy paste this function out, because that's all it is. It's a function. And then what I would do is I would basically call it with the encrypted string that I have, and the key is here somewhere. We're going to find it either in that ma.db file. That's Visual Studio code. You need Visual Studio to do this for .NET and everything like that. But with that being said, we can quickly try to do a decryption online, right? We just need to match up everything. So keep that. So you see you have your key, you have initialization vectors and everything like that. So if we start, let's start by just first click on that crypto. So under Cas crypto, there's a one that says crypto. Click that one for us. Okay, so here we can see that we have the encrypt string, and then we have the decrypt string. Now let's focus primarily on decrypt, and let's try to configure your online decryptor in the same type of thing. So the first thing is, when you're doing encryption, you have configuration, right? Now I can already see that we're doing AES decryption. So that's the first thing. And then, yeah, that's what you clicked last time. And basically that is the mode of encryption. Yes. So that stands for cipher block chaining, which is a method of encryption. So if we
I
go
recognize
to
that, which we have that
so
there.
we set it, exactly, set it to that. Now the key size in bits is 128, so that is perfect. And then also we have the initialization vector right there. So the initialization vector is that string there. So populate that into your initialization vector. Perfect. And then we have the encoded stuff. Okay, so now the last thing we need to hunt down is essentially the secret key, is the thing that we need to hunt down. Now, looking here, I just want to see where does it use it. So that's CryptoStream. Um, where does it use key? Get bytes key. Okay, so we can't see it specifically in this function. This is the function that calls it. What we need to find is where this function itself was called. Now, it's been a while, but I'm pretty sure that dnspy can work with executables as well. So quickly try to open that executable, and let's actually see if we can't see where it's pulling the key value when it's trying to do it. So if we open that one, perfect. And then quickly expand that one, it's right at the bottom. And then scroll down, yes, okay. So let's go to that CAS audit one, yes, click that one. Let's see, don't see anything there. Scroll down to the next one. Maybe it's the settings file?
My settings right there.
Yeah, so you see, so we're basically looking for a key is what we're trying to hunt down here in one of them. What about CAS audit my resources? Maybe resources can be where a key is. Let's see.
Token, standard, blah, blah, blah.
Scroll down. I don't see anything. Resource collection.
Is there a search function? Can I literally search for key?
There is a search function, but I mean, you're going to search for a lot of things. What about that settings file? I know we've been there. Let's expand that settings file open. So it's under the CAS audit one, that top one. And then its reference is
that one right there.
Yes, let's expand that one. Okay, save from file. Settings file, username, password. Okay, so it's pulling that data out. Then scroll down. Let's see what happens there, and that's just loading from file. So what's interesting here is it seems that it's not necessarily, it might not actually be storing the decryption key or that, yes, the key that's used. It might not actually be in the executable, which means it will be in the DLL. But let's quickly expand that main module and see if we can't find a couple of additional stuff in it. So that's the reference just above settings file, so 008. Sure. Okay, well, click on the main function. Okay, let's read this main function and see what it's doing. So it's basically with SQLite creating a connection to the data source. Then what it's doing is it's reading out, hey, there we go. We have our decryption string. Do you see it?
Let's see. String empty, password string empty.
That's reading your data. Cool. Go down a couple more lines. So you'll see that reads the data
here it is.
And see where it gets pulled. There we go. Now go copy that into your online decryptor.
Oh my goodness, dude. You're a genius. I never would have gotten that in a million years.
This is thick client testing, which is like a subset of AppSec, which I had to do. Okay, decrypt. There you go.
How is this rated as medium? This is insane.
Well, I'm pretty sure there might be easier ways of doing this, but like I would have gone full ham and actually execute this thing, and sort of like with a debugger hook in and have it sort of. I wonder, can you click on dnspy to quickly run the thing? Like, let's see what happens if you click start at the top. And then, yeah, where do you want it to run arguments? So for the arguments, do you remember with the settings you had to give it like the SQL database file? Check the bat file, how they executed it, and just go add that as an argument.
Oh, sure. I think they, yeah, let's look at it real quick.
We won't waste a lot of time, but like quickly check if you can't actually execute it, because I would create a debug, have it decrypt the credentials for me. So
they're just hitting the audit file.
Exactly. So if you know the location on your hypervisor where you have the audit file, then you can run it. Maybe it's the same directory.
Right. It is the same directory.
Audit, and we did create. There we go.
Let's try it.
Okay. Cool. And let's see. Unhandled exception. Okay, no message exception. It might be because you don't actually have the SQLite browser stuff installed on your hypervisor.
Sure.
Which is why it's sort of creating a exception there. But dnspy is really powerful. If we could hit that breakpoint, you would have actually seen in memory the clear text password, which for me is much cooler than this reverse engineering. But I mean,
Sure.
this is also cool. But yeah, I agree. This is a tad bit harder than what I expected. But this is fun.
Oh,
So
man.
there you go.
All right. Thank you, sir. I guess we got 30 more minutes. You can hang on. You can hang online on this way if you want to keep talking and guiding stuff. Otherwise, you can jump off. Either way works.
I still have a little bit of time here and everything. But yeah, this was fun. Like decrypting or decompiling a DLL application, that's way more fun than just AS rep roasting or something like that. So there you go. You have an account now.
Yeah,
and
I tried that a
hopefully
little bit
account
in some
gets permission.
CTF I was working on, and I was so lost. I don't remember what program I used, but it was similar. But I had no idea what the frick I was doing.
So for C# or C++ applications, dnspy or illspy are some of the best tools. And then a really, really good tool to have, again, which is why you need a Windows VM for this type of stuff, is a small little program called DE4dot, which is basically a application that fights against obfuscation. And on one assessment, it actually allowed me to de-obfuscate the application so much that I was able to pull their encryption key. And from there, you can decrypt memory to get sensitive information. So there's some nice tools for this type of decompiling and de-obfuscation type of work to do.
Sure. Okay, cool. Well, we got this account now. Let's take a look at it. Arc service. And for those of you on Twitch, you guys can hear him, right? Okay, yeah. Slight Alchemist said, this is such good stuff. HunterBot said, yeah, this is great. I agree. This is like the phone a friend option on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. No idea what I'm doing, but we got it. That was fascinating. Okay.
Also, just on my pet peeve here, like don't click first degree group membership. That only shows you the groups that we are a member of. And the issue that you have with that, right, is remember that you have nested groups. So it doesn't paint the full picture for you. So unrolled group membership really sort of like shows groups of groups of groups of groups, which is really what you want. And then also you can press left control again so that it actually just shows all of your nodes for you.
Oh, yeah. I thought I must have to do that each time. I thought I pressed that once, but...
I'm just fixing all the bug fixes that are bothering me on stream because I can't read the stuff.
That's hilarious.
But there you go. And then just lastly, what I wanted to mention here for you is it doesn't help that you currently look at inbound controllers. So if you scroll down on that node info, inbound controllers are people or accounts that have access over us. So who can control the Arc service account, right? And I mean, at this point, you can see that it's all privileged accounts. Now, a way to use inbound control is a lot with things like forensics or when you have an end goal in mind, but you don't know how to hit it. So for example, you can quickly search for domain admins or click on domain admins, it's there on the screen, and then click on explicit object controllers, but unroll it. So go to the bottom and then you can say, unrolled object controllers. And that will now, for example, show you sort of which things can influence the domain admin group. And as you can see there, it's only the administrator account through the enterprise admins group or the administrators admins group that can do something there. So it's bloodhound in reverse when you're looking for inbound control rights. But I'll leave you be. Go have some fun now with that Arc service account. I'll sit here quietly in the corner.
Sounds like a plan. All right, y'all, we got Arc service. Hopefully you guys can still hear Amoeba Man. I believe you can based on the comments, but let's go ahead and look at, whoops, I'm going to make him mad because I did first degree group memberships. Here we go. So we are a member of remote management users. That's normal. IT, what stands out to me is we're in this AD recycle bin group now, which would be a new group. I don't know if this has any type of power. But if we look at this group, Yeah, nothing there. What we could do, AD recycle bin. I don't see that having anything special. Can we look at?
I'm gonna
I
take a
scroll
wild
work.
guess because I
Yeah.
also don't know. But do you remember in one of the 80 rooms I asked you where does all deleted objects for Active Directory go? And reading 80 recycle bin makes it sound for me like we can essentially get an account back from the recycle bin.
Oh,
And
like
if I
temp admin.
remember, like temp admin, yes. Now I'm guessing here because I mean I don't know. I'm just saying that 80 recycle bin sounds like the thing that's allowed to basically get deleted 80 objects back. How that would work, I have no clue. So it might be some Googling time.
Sure, and we even have this. I don't know why my machine's bugged out. We have this deleted user audit on this database that showed temp admin and the location, but it looks like it's broken. Did my VM die? Oh man. Yeah, I think it did. I cannot click anything in it. Well, let's go like this. If I close this out, I'm not going to really lose anything, I don't think. I have to restart my VM, guys. We killed it. I think running Discord, running OBS, running Twitch, all this on my 16 gigs of RAM is just a little too much going on for my computer. Plus running this. Let me close this out. Close some of these things out. Yes, I want to stop debugging. Start this back up. Did I save that password? I need to make sure I save that. Welcome, friend. We'll just quickly... I want to grab a screenshot of this entire process. Throw it into my notes. There we go. Oh, and nmap posted a blog. We'll go check that out in just a second once we get our virtual machine back up. Cali. Active Directory object recovery at the AD recycle bin. If the AD recycle bin is enabled when an object is deleted, the majority of its attributes, including its link valued attributes, are preserved for a period of time to facilitate restoring the object if needed. During this period, the object is in a deleted object state. Once the object's time in a deleted object state is up, the object becomes a recycled object. A recycled object looks suspiciously like a tombstone with an isRecycled attribute slapped on and set to true. Like a tombstone, the majority of its attributes are removed and it persists in AD for the time period specified by the tombstone lifetime attribute. Then it is cleaned up by Active Directory's garbage collection. How restoring an object from the recycle bin changes it. While the recycle bin preserves more object attributes than a tombstone, a restored object is not identical. Okay. How to recover. So it's available in the Active Directory Administrative Center. We want to use like PowerShell to do it, which I'm sure you can. Hey, we use that at work. Okay. Let's get back onto the VPN real quick. Oh, I did get the creds there. Good. Another link. Let's check this one out. A guide to restore deleted objects. Man, guys, it's almost midnight for me. I'm going to give this about 15 more minutes. We might have to come back to this, though. Execute the following command to enable Active Directory recycle bin, which I think it's already enabled. If it's not, we can go back to that, how to change it. We don't have a GUI, methods to restore, using PowerShell commands. Execute the following command, the Active Directory module for Windows PowerShell, and press enter. Run this command to show you the object that has been deleted. Let's try that. So first we have to eval winrm, arc svc -p, okay. I'm not going to type that. -I cascade.hackthebox. All right, now let's copy that command. Oh, it screwed up the syntax. What do I do here first? Okay, is it a dash? Yeah, I don't know why it's breaking it. Now we found that accepts arg. What is it?
I think you have a space between the dash and the actual argument. Maybe dash include?
Oh, maybe this is... oh, yeah, you're right. Look at their screenshot. Their screenshot's different than their code up there. It's just space dash include. Yeah, you're right. Good call. Oh, come on. Dash. Ooh. Would you look at that? There's temp admin. We have some other ones here. But temp admin is here. Okay. So we found that. Copy the displayed value of the distinguished name, which is just going to be right here. Okay, we'll copy that value. We'll just do it right now. Copy the displayed value. You get the name, blah, blah. Execute the following command given below in the Windows PowerShell to restore the deleted object. So they're doing it based on the name there, based on the display name. So if we copy this, oh, I might need a dash there. Insufficient access rights to perform this operation. Well, is there anything else here?
Can you maybe get everything about that account? Because I think currently this is showing you all of the 80 objects that were deleted, but it's not showing you everything. So if you add dash property star to that command, then you know that it's going to dump out everything. So it's going to be a lot of output. But I mean, maybe there is additional things about that accounts, because I think you're currently only showing the default things for those accounts, like their name and
Sure.
everything like that. So it's not full information.
Whoops. Okay, I have to put it in Notepad first, apparently. There's a property. Well, we'll try this. Okay. What do we all have here? So we
A
have our
lot of
temp admin.
information.
Yeah, let's look through some of this. Distinguished name. Oh. Is this for temp admin? Is that the password? Encoded, maybe? And if it is, they said it's the same password as the regular admin account, if y'all remember that. Wasn't the last one just base 64 decoded? Or encoded, I should say. Oh my goodness, admin account. I bet that's the password for admin.
I am a bit sad now. I really wanted us to restore that temp admin account, but I'll take the win.
Oh man. Let's give this a shot. I'm going to end it right before midnight too. Hopefully. Oh my goodness. Administrator. Password -I. Cascade. HackTheBox. Yes. What a beautiful way to end my week of streaming. That was fascinating. I never would have gotten the one part of it, but I learned it. Not fully, but I learned some stuff. Let's go ahead and add our flag. And this is extremely hard, at least for me, is what I'm calling it. But we did it. Boom. Congratulations, Tenebrae. Thank you, HackTheBox. Let's see where we're at now. We are 60% of the way done. We have a few hard rooms, so next week we'll kick it off with one of these hard rooms on Tuesday my time, and then Amoeba Man. You said the Thursday, the 1st, the morning of that for you. So for me, it's Wednesday night. So we'll have a special treat on Wednesday night. It's kind of like what we're doing right now, at least when Amoeba Man is walking us through some of this stuff. We are going to do some just like team hacking and just learn as we do it with Amoeba Man kind of guiding us along the way. And we're going to tackle one of those insane rooms. So I have no idea how it's going to go, but we'll give it our best shot. And just reading through the comments, HunterBot said, I wonder how HackTheBox figures out the rating. And Me-Man said their ratings are honestly all over the place. That was not medium. No, not even close to medium. We should read some of the reviews for it. I'd be curious. I mean, it was a fun room. Reviews. Love the combining binary and DL with AES decryption. As always, great teaching. AD recycle abuse, first time for me. Yep, me too. From reading a binary to help you master LDAP search, how to search your new commands. Oh, so this someone said, Googling the base 64 string showed billions of spoilers. Don't know, but no idea how I could have gotten the password without this. Should be a hard box if reversing was the way to go. And it was. Oh, man. Wow. Fun box. All right. Me-Man, if you're still online on this chat, thanks for hanging out, sir.
Cool.
I'm going to sign off on here and sign off on stream. So peace out to you, and then we'll get stream pulled up. Oh, no. My computer froze. Jeez, my computer is dying on me, guys. Okay, for those of you watching on stream, for those of you watching on YouTube, thank you for hanging out with me tonight. A special thank you again to Amoeba Man, to HunterBot, helping me guide me through some of this stuff. This is my last day of streaming for the week, so I take a few days off. I'll be back hanging out with you guys on Tuesday of next week, or if you're like Amoeba Man, Wednesday morning if you're in a different time zone, but Tuesday around 9:30 p.m. Central Time, and we will do some more hacking. So guys, thank you for joining me, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.